Have you ever tuned into a random live stream only to witness something so intense and unexpected that it left you breathless? It might seem unbelievable, but in this era where almost anyone can broadcast their day in real time, moments of pure heroism sometimes unfold right before the eyes of thousands, or even millions of viewers. From casual gaming streams that suddenly turn life-threatening, to daring rescues caught by chance on a single camera phone, the online world has exposed a startling truth. Content creators aren't just entertaining us. Sometimes they're saving lives. In the stories that follow, you'll discover how small choices turned into life-changing events. You'll hear how a warning from Kai Cenat protected iShowSpeed from dangerous repercussions, how a group of bikers in the middle of nowhere found themselves taking care of 2 lost children, and how a missing teen was discovered thanks to a random Twitch appearance. These tales prove that in the digital age, compassion and vigilance can transform complete strangers into heroes. Keep watching because each new account reveals a stranger twist than the last. From underground caves to bustling streets, by the end, you may question how many hidden heroes are walking among us, just waiting for their moment to act. He's built a reputation on fiery energy, off-the-cuff humor, and fearless stunts, always pushing the boundaries of what's possible and allowable on a live stream. It's exactly that spontaneous attitude that got him into a dangerous situation one day. While live on camera in New York, Speed started dancing with a fan who wanted him to throw up a sign for fun. Speed, full of jokes and hype, raised his hands without hesitation, mimicking a gesture that seemed nothing more than a silly move in the moment. The problem was that hand sign wasn't just a random pose. It happened to be linked to a violent gang, a symbol not to be taken lightly in any neighborhood, let alone one as diverse and unpredictable as New York City. In a matter of seconds, Speed could have escalated a harmless fan interaction into a potentially lethal confrontation on the streets. All it took was the right or wrong pair of eyes to see it, misunderstand it, and react. That's when Kai Cenat stepped in. Kai, who knows all about the hazards of misreading gestures or using them without context, immediately called Speed mid-broadcast. Far from being just a casual, "Hey man, you might want to calm down," Kai's tone was dead serious. He flat out warned Speed never to do that again, stressing that real lives and reputations were on the line. This single phone call might have saved Speed from a world of trouble, or worse. Moments like these highlight the razor-thin line between online entertainment and cold, unforgiving reality. It's a sobering reminder that not everything you see on a live stream is harmless fun. Sometimes a well-timed warning is all that stands between someone and irreversible harm. Yet, as you'll soon see, Speed and Kai aren't the only streamers who found themselves in high-stakes moments. The next story looks nothing like an internet challenge or a dance fiasco. Instead, it involves a near disaster on the streets when a total stranger stepped in to save a life.
Today gets 30! What is that?
Yeah, throw my ice cream!
What is that?
Yeah, my ice cream!
Kai right here!
It says Black Pink. That's Kai right there?
Kai! What? Yo!
Go somewhere private real quick. Go somewhere private with the camera.
Okay. What?
What slips?
Slips right here. Yeah.
Okay. Bro, whatever they telling you to throw up, don't throw that shit up, bro.
Okay.
Whatever they telling you to throw up, any games.
No. I put the middle finger. Alright. Yes, sir.
No, alright, just whatever they're telling you right now, you good. I'm just saying, just don't throw nothing up, bro.
Okay, alright, okay.
Picture an open road on a bright day, the world whizzing by in a blur of colors. You're on a motorcycle feeling the wind on your face, minding your own business, until suddenly, you see something that makes your heart skip a beat. A woman steps into the roadway appearing disoriented, possibly on the brink of stumbling right into fast-moving traffic. No time to think. No time to weigh the options. The biker leaps into action. With nothing but sheer adrenaline guiding the next moves, he physically pulls the woman to safety. Onlookers barely register what happened before realizing they're witnessing a rescue in real time. One miscalculation, 1 second's delay, could have led to a tragedy right there in broad daylight. Moments later, reality sinks in. The trembling woman is visibly shaken by how close she came to disaster. The biker, equally rattled, tries to reassure her, offering calm words and a gentle presence in what could have been her final moments. This kind of situation epitomizes the idea that a hero can be anyone, a random motorcyclist who simply refused to keep riding past a life-threatening situation. You might wonder how such a moment ended up on a live stream. These days, helmets can be fitted with cameras, and it's not unusual for bikers to share their rides as a form of online entertainment. The next time you see an ordinary daily broadcast from a motorcyclist, remember, sometimes these streams capture more than scenic roads. Sometimes they capture actual life or death moments. Next, we'll plunge deep underground, literally. Believe it or not all near misses happen in city streets or open highways. Some tragedies are only avoided thanks to the curiosity and determination of adventurers who decide to keep going when everyone else would have turned around.
Лучше policeman.
Wait. What's happening? Stop.
God help me.
Stop. Mate, no hands. You can go, okay? Go, please, go.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Don't worry, everything's fine. Don't worry, everything's fine. I'm here.
Oh my God.
If you frequent YouTube for captivating travel or exploration content, you've probably stumbled across the name Exploring with Josh. Known for venturing into abandoned buildings, eerie forests, and exotic locales, he's built a brand on going where most people wouldn't dare. His trip to the Ape Cave in Washington County, however, might rank among his most nerve-wracking escapades. And it wasn't even because of the claustrophobic darkness alone. The Ape Cave is a 2.5-mile-long lava tube. It's famous among local spelunkers for being expansive enough in some sections to walk easily upright. There's minimal risk of sudden collapses or labyrinthine dead ends, so families and newbies often explore without fear of getting trapped. But for thrill seekers like Josh, the typical tourist route is only the beginning. As he and his friends delved deeper, the cave's comforting spaces shrank into cramped tunnels, requiring them to hunch over. Water dripped from the ceiling, echoing ominously in the darkness, and the occasional flicker of a flashlight revealed jagged rock formations that could scrape or cut if you weren't careful. Air felt denser the further they went, and every step further from the main passage heightened the tension. At one point, they debated turning back. Some sections forced them onto their hands and knees, and the claustrophobia was intense, yet something compelled them forward. Call it curiosity or sheer stubbornness. Eventually, they inched through a particularly tight squeeze that few visitors would ever dare to approach. When they finally emerged into a slightly wider area, they discovered they weren't alone. A young girl stood there, separated from her family with little sense of direction and no clue that she was courting real danger. Josh tried speaking to her in English, but she didn't respond. He realized she didn't speak the language. Worse still, she had no flashlight. One minor misstep, one rock formation jabbing her ankles, and she could have been stuck, lost in near-complete darkness. Without hesitation, Josh guided her back to the main route where, thankfully, her frantic parents soon appeared. The girl's parents had apparently let her explore a bit, not realizing she'd gone so far off track. Had Josh not persisted through the claustrophobic tunnels, it's anyone's guess what might have happened to that child. Sometimes the difference between tragedy and salvation is a single person willing to push past their comfort zone. Josh's story is a testament to that fact. Yet these kinds of rescues don't only happen in remote caves. In the next account, one man in Japan suddenly becomes a protector for a vulnerable stranger just by crossing her path at the right time.
Yo! No way! It opened up again.
Does it?
Yeah, it opened up. Okay. We were so curious to know what was... Made it. Yeah, I was gonna turn back. I was like, no, we gotta keep going. But we made it to the very end. Yeah, this is our hideout. No one else would even come here, so this is definitely a secret spot. Our new secret spot. We have the secret beach and now this.
I don't know.
You speak English? No English.
No?
Oh, okay.
Okay, come with us.
Hey, Josh. Do you see those, the couple that was back there?
You wanna come with us?
Tell them their daughter's up here and she's scared.
They don't speak. She doesn't speak English.
She doesn't speak
They don't
English.
speak English.
She didn't even speak English, so they were like, "Okay, come with us." And eventually, I guess her parents were yelling her name in their language, and yeah, she went back. But she started crying and stuff. It was kind of a crazy situation.
Japan is a country that blends ancient tradition with cutting-edge modernity, making it a magnet for travelers and streamers hoping to capture its vibrant street scenes, serene temples, and bustling nightlife. In the swirl of neon signs and busy sidewalks, a single moment of crisis can go unnoticed by hundreds passing by. But every once in a while, a caring bystander is there to bridge the gap between disaster and deliverance. That's precisely what happened when a man, live streaming his journey across Tokyo, came across a visibly distressed girl on a dimly lit street. She appeared lost and on the verge of tears, possibly separated from her companions or simply overwhelmed. The streamer, who spoke limited Japanese, nonetheless managed to calm her down, communicate that she wasn't alone, and guide her to a safer area where local authorities could take over. It was a small act, 10 minutes out of a busy day, but it could have changed the entire course of that girl's night. A city as large as Tokyo, anything can happen when someone is disoriented and alone. This story remains an unsolved puzzle of sorts. Viewers never learned who the girl was or what circumstances led her to that corner. All they know is that fate put her in the path of someone with a camera and a caring heart. If that sequence of events sounds implausible, just wait until you hear about the next rescue. Unlike the spontaneous street intervention in Japan, The following story involves a missing teenager who disappeared for months, until he turned up unexpectedly on a live Twitch broadcast, sending shockwaves through his family and the internet.
Look, it's scuffed there and there.
I'm sorry, with my friend.
Hi. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
It's alright. Have a good night, man.
Hi.
See you.
Where from?
Australia.
Australia. Wow.
Yeah. Have a good night, man.
So, now is it fair?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's okay?
Yeah, fine. See you, man.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So much. Very afraid in Japan because my trips. Two days ago in Japan.
On May 17th, 2024, local newspapers in parts of the United States ran a missing person report for a 17-year-old named Troy Coleman. His father, Weston, believed Troy had boarded an MTA bus on a Friday morning, but had no clue where he was headed. Worse, Troy was known to have hallucinations that required vital medication, which he did not have with him. For months, there was no sign of Troy. The family feared the worst. One day, two popular streamers, often broadcasting their daily antics around the streets of Miami, were doing what they always do: chatting with strangers, joking around, and letting thousands of viewers tune in for a vicarious stroll through the city. Partway through the stream, a young, shirtless man approached their table. He seemed oddly carefree, bantering about random topics. The interaction was brief, lasting only a few minutes before he moved on. No one thought much of it until one of the streamers, Lacey, checked his email. There, waiting in his inbox, was a message from someone named Trent Coleman, claiming he'd just recognized his missing younger brother on the livestream. Trent provided details matching the young man's description perfectly: the green shorts, the mannerisms, even the telling way he spoke. Trent wrote, "He isn't on drugs. He's 17 and schizophrenic, and he's been missing for 3 months." Alarms went off in Lacey's head. Could it be true? He scrambled to confirm the story, and as more info came in, the realization struck. They'd casually chatted with a missing teen who desperately needed help. Soon, the police in Flint Township confirmed that the person on the stream was indeed Troy Coleman. The family was overwhelmed with relief, and local authorities made arrangements to bring Troy back safely. The entire saga felt surreal, like a reality show twist no one could have scripted, but it was real life, with a happy outcome for a young man found in the most unexpected way. As you'll see in our next tale, this kind of coincidental heroism isn't limited to city streets. Bikers too can end up rescuing the lost and frightened when they least expect it.
Goes what?
Nah, you good?
Oh, nah, you off the Zaw, huh? You off the Zaw.
Who is this? Yo, wrong dap up, bro.
That's the wrong hand.
Wrong handed dap up.
You got a mouth spot?
Yo.
What? Hey, he's clean. Yo, it's good. You ready to order?
Let's go, bro.
Yes, we're ready to order.
Okay. Let's go, bro.
That's amazing.
Oh,
hey, are you sparring, bro? Are you sparring?
Yo, you good, bro?
It started as an ordinary day for a group of bikers cruising down scenic roads in America. The engines roared, the sun was shining, and laughter filled the air as they enjoyed their camaraderie. Suddenly, the carefree ride took a serious turn. Two small figures darted by the roadside, frantically waving their arms. Two children were alone out there, chasing after the motorcycles in a desperate bid for attention. Alarmed, the bikers pulled over to see what was going on. That's when they heard the panicked voices of the older child. They were separated from their parents, who were supposedly on foot somewhere in the area. The hot sun beat down mercilessly, and the kids looked scared out of their minds. Bikers recognized the immediate danger. Kids lost in the wilderness or roadside areas can quickly face dehydration, sunburn, or worse. In a flurry of concern, the bikers sprang into action. Some went off in search of the parents. Others stayed behind to comfort the children. The group offered sunscreen for their exposed skin and kept them calm, assuring them everything would be okay. They even asked for the parents' names and what they looked like, hoping to make a quick ID once someone found them. Moments later, a wave of relief hit when someone from the group came back with the news that the parents had been located. The entire event, captured on a helmet cam and partially streamed, exemplified how a simple ride can turn into an urgent rescue. As the relieved parents reunited with their children, everyone realized how badly things could have turned out if no one had stopped to help. Striking as these experiences are, large-scale heroism isn't always about dramatic rescues. Sometimes small acts of kindness can have an enormous impact, especially when they unfold before an audience of countless viewers. Let's look at how two mega-popular streamers, Kai Cenat and iShowSpeed, took moments in their day to show compassion that genuinely changed someone else's world.
I guess some little kids got away from their parents or something. Do you know where they are?
Yes.
Where are they?
They went down under the road.
Are they walking on their feet? Okay. You know what? I bet this nice young guy will go try to.
Yeah. Hey, he said his parents are walking this way. If you'll go try to find them.
Yeah. What do they look like?
What are your mom
Hey,
and dad look
what's
like?
your mommy and daddy look like? Do you know what shirt your mommy's wearing? Hey, little guy, good job taking care of Sissy, okay? You have a good vacation. Oh, I'm so glad we found y'all. What did they say?
I think she was just panicking. She says, we got to go find your daddy because he's panicking. You know what I mean?
Okay, I met him at the top of the hill, gave him a high five, told him good job, so.
Kai Cenat is known for being the life of the party, whether he's playing games, hosting outlandish challenges, or simply chatting with fans. But beneath his fast-talking, humorous persona lies a big heart. In one stream, a younger viewer appeared on camera, talking about various issues and challenges. Kai quickly spotted that this teen might be heading down a potentially dangerous path. Instead of shrugging it off, Kai got serious, offering words of wisdom about fitness, future goals, and self-care. He urged the teen to look after himself, to remember that choices made at 18 can echo for years. It was a sincere moment. No jokes, no memes, just genuine concern. Considering how many people watch Kai Cenat's streams daily, that short pep talk may have influenced thousands of others who were quietly wrestling with their own struggles.
Angel, how old are you? I'm 18. How old are you, son? You're 18. You 18? You going to my? No, I believe you 18. But give me all. You don't need it, right? I love you, bro.
Meanwhile, iShowSpeed, despite his wild on-screen persona, has also shown he's got a soft spot for people in need. In one memorable broadcast, a homeless man approached Speed, asking for any help he could spare. Speed, without hesitating or grilling the man with suspicion, offered to buy him a meal. He even asked if the man wanted something to drink, making sure he could eat comfortably. Sure, it was a quick exchange in a fast food shop, but you never know how far that act of kindness might go in someone's life. Such moments don't usually make headlines the way public rescues do, but they can alter the course of a person's day, or even their entire outlook. Sometimes you don't need to drag someone out of traffic or guide them through a dangerous cave. You just need to notice a fellow human's need and respond. Up next, we'll see how a motivational figure, David Goggins, sparked a life or death transformation in a young viewer who was on the brink of giving up entirely.
If you can't help you to eat something, bro.
Oh, you hungry? Nah, bro, he hungry, bro. He hungry. Yo, give me that. You hungry, bro?
Yo, I don't take drugs, bro, really, man. No, you don't.
All right, bro. What you want to eat? What you want to eat, bro? Yeah, get what you want. Yes, sir. Putana Malaga. There we go. Oh, yeah, you want a burrito?
Yeah.
This all you want?
Yeah.
This all? All right, bet. He want a burrito.
Not a burrito, but yeah. Okay.
How much is it?
272.
272? All right, bet. I'm gonna do card.
Okay.
You want a drink?
No, that's okay.
You sure?
Yeah, of course.
Bro, I'll go get you some water. Bro, you keep this though, all right, bro? You keep this though. You keep this though.
What's your name, man?
My name's Speed, bro. All right, bro. Have a nice one, bro.
Thank you, man.
Uh-huh.
Thanks so much, bro.
Yeah, of course, bro.
David Goggins is famous for his no-nonsense approach to life, pushing the body, disciplining the mind, and crushing any obstacle that stands in the way. Whether you love him or fear his intensity, one thing is certain. His story resonates with people dealing with adversity. One mother recounted how her 17-year-old son had reached a frightening low. He was on the edge of taking drastic measures against himself, overwhelmed by hopelessness. His life was a spiral, and nothing seemed to shake him out of it until he discovered David Goggins. In just a few days of reading Goggins' books and listening to his talks, something clicked for this teen. He latched onto Goggins' uncompromising message. Stay hard, refuse to quit, become the toughest version of yourself. The transformation was astonishing. He went from lethargic and depressed to training regularly, shedding weight, and building a physique that made his mother burst with pride. A year later, the mother shared photos of her son looking like a completely different person, both physically and mentally. During a live Q&A, the mother confronted Goggins in person to thank him for saving her son. Goggins, never one to shy away from speaking his mind, offered both humor and tough love. He told her that her son now owes him for that life turnaround, half-jokingly referencing the new discipline the kid had discovered. But beneath that gruff exterior, it was clear Goggins was deeply moved by the mother's gratitude and the son's success. Final story may not be a literal rescue from a life-threatening situation in the physical sense, but it's arguably just as significant. Changing the trajectory of a young person's life, preventing them from making an irreversible choice, can be the greatest save of all.
My name is Kat. Thank you for your service. I am a single mom of 5 kids, and I don't really have a question, but what I wanted to tell you is that I have a 17-year-old son. A year ago, he was suicidal and in a really bad place. You saved his life. So by listening to your books, this is a picture of him a year ago.
I appreciate that.
This is a picture of him now.
God, dog. Damn. Turn that people to see that. This kid was big, now he's all ripped the up. That's badass.
That's because of you. And
now you know that
he
be a check.
Yeah. And he wanted me. He was like, "Mom, I want you to FaceTime me when you get there." But I said, "No, dude, I'll just tell you. But just so you know, you saved."
FaceTime his ass real quick.
Each of these stories underscores a surprising truth about the world we inhabit. One moment, you're scrolling through a random live stream or going about your day, and the next, you stumble upon a moment where someone needs help, desperately and immediately. These unexpected real-life plot twists remind us that the line between content creator and everyday hero can be razor thin. Whether it's Kai Cenat yelling at iShowSpeed to put his hands down, a biker snatching a woman out of oncoming traffic, explorers guiding a lost child to safety in a pitch-dark cave, or a missing teen identified on a casual Twitch walkthrough in Miami, every scenario highlights an underlying message. Pay attention, because you never know when your chance to make a difference will come. Think about how many times you've watched a stream, browsed a video, or scrolled through social media without giving a second thought to the faces you see. Now consider how these stories might have ended had no one been watching, or if the streamers and bikers had simply shrugged off a fellow human's distress. Each act, no matter how small, can ripple into something profound. So the next time you tune into a live broadcast or walk down the street, keep an eye out for someone in need. Heroes come in all forms. Adventurers crawling through narrow caves, bikers cruising open highways, or unstoppable motivators talking straight into a camera lens. In our digital age, a single moment of vigilance might be all it takes to save a life, reunite a family, or spark a life-changing transformation. What will you do if that crucial moment finds you?